Okay, today is the last day of Vlogmas. I'm a little bit unsure of what to do for my video today because what I had written down was that I wanted to film me playing my game all the way through if I had everything finished, and there's a pretty big chunk missing. So I got the enemy wave system working. You can kind of play multiple games in a row. I haven't gotten the reset function working quite right, so like you can play through all the rounds and then it resets the game board, but when you start it again they don't move, and I'm not sure why. So there's that to finish, and then the resources, the costs for summoning creatures is not implemented yet, and I think that might be too much to do in one day, but maybe it won't be if that's all I do. So I'm trying to decide if this is going to be a game focused day, or I kind of wanted to do some cleaning. That's not quite as exciting, but maybe it'll be like a fun New Year cleaning montage. I don't know. I feel really tired. I have been staying up too late, but I'm really trying to stick to my wake up schedule because that's where things could go really wrong. Like if I stay up too late but I wake up on time, then at least the next day in theory I'm more tired. What was I talking about? What's this video gonna be? I don't know yet. We're just gonna see where the wind takes me. I'm eating birthday cake for breakfast because I have to eat it today so I can start my low sugar challenge, goal, whatever, lifestyle change tomorrow. So I have a lot of cake to eat today. I probably should just like toss the rest of it because I have about a quarter of the cake left. I should do that. Am I going to? Only time will tell. Okay, I realized after logging onto my computer that I had some tax stuff to do. My work switched to a new system, so I had to redo all my tax withholding stuff before the new year so that they could withhold the correct amount of taxes. I don't know why they can't just figure this out, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, I ran into a couple of things that I needed to do that ended up taking like an hour and a half or something like that. So it is 11 now. Do I want to get into some game work now, or sort of commit to just a cleaning, organizing day? Another thing I need to do, preferably today, but I could do this weekend, is finish setting up my desk. So I've got over here my work laptop, but there's a monitor that goes here. I need to get some other things set back up after my desk rearranging. So that's stuff I have to do before I start work on next Monday. Gosh, this holiday felt simultaneously very long and also not long enough. I think I'm gonna do some game work. I'm gonna see how it feels and go from there. So let's see, it's 11 now. Gosh, 11. It's time goes and goes. We can't stop it. It goes on forever. I'll do about an hour of game work and then I'll see just how far I get. So what I want to work on is the resource system, which I envisioned being a little bit more complex than I think I'll do today, but I'll just have points, right? Some sort of numeric property. When you kill enemies, they give you points. When you summon creatures, they take points away. And I think that'll be enough. From there I can expand it and tweak it and add visuals and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my plan. Okay, I've still been procrastinating, but I've got my game Notion area open to do some notes on the resources before I begin coding. Always good to know what you're building before you build it. And I opened up this co-working stream of a person who has just the most lovely keyboards. Look at these things. That one up top looks like candy, like I could eat it. Anyway, she is, I assume sorry for assuming, Stardew Lisa here is a writer and editor and is working on some planning, which I thought would be fun to have up in the meantime. So this is just, I found it from the co-working tag. You can see it down way at the bottom. And I'm just gonna get started. I'm just gonna set a timer and go on my game work because I keep putting things off and finding other things to mess with. It's noon now, so I've wasted an hour basically just fiddling around on the internet, but I'm going now. A little bit of healthy food for lunch to offset all of the cake I'm eating today. I've gotten some notes on the resources and I'm gonna start actually doing the code in just a minute here. I've done it. I got my resource code done, and this afternoon I was able to play 2 full matches of my game with all the basic pieces in place. There are only 2 rounds in each match because I only defined 2 rounds, but I can extend this, add new enemy units to the board, even randomize it a little bit if I want to. For the sake of demonstration, I kept this simple. I decided to call my basic resources Borbs for reasons that are probably only funny to me. I have a simple placeholder label that says how many Borbs the player has. When I hit ready, the match starts and we get 20 Borbs added to our total here. Right now, each summon costs just the same for each type of unit, 10 Borbs, so we can start by placing 2 units anywhere we like. The enemy behaviors are still pretty sketchy. I need a lot of testing around that, so I can figure out where it's going wrong, but it works most of the time. The prep phase lasts 15 seconds and then the action phase starts automatically. The units fight until the round is over, which currently is when all the enemies are dead. Right now, the way the resources are handled is that each enemy that's destroyed gives a random amount of Borbs between, I think it's like 10 and 30. I can't remember the range I set. During the match, the Borbs are going to fall on the ground, but I haven't gotten the visuals set up yet, so currently they sort of just exist in code, and then at the end of the round they're all automatically collected and added to the total. Next round we have a new set of enemies according to the round definitions I've set up. I can add more units here to deal with the increased attack force, and again, when our planning phase is over, we see the action happening. And then the match is done. It doesn't do much. There's not really a user interface right now. The visuals are still very much in progress, but everything works, and I'm so proud. I also fixed the matches so I can actually play a second one now. It's all reset. When I hit ready, I can start again with my 20 starting Borbs. And of course, right now each game match is the same in terms of enemies, but it's going to be different in the future. It's either going to be randomized a little bit or based on a campaign. I love it. I am so proud of this. I need to remember this feeling because I have a lot of rather tedious work coming up as I work out the kinks, add some more automated testing, get the AI behavior working a little bit better. It's going to be grueling, but it's going to make the game stronger, and I'm going to start working on the user interface, so that'll be a lot of fun, and it will make it look a lot better. With this, I have officially completed my one big goal for 2021, which was to make a game that is technically playable. The best kind of playable. As for the rest of the night, I'm going to finish the Anthropocene Reviewed, my 30th book, so I can check off my reading goals as well. I'm going to do some more desk setup so I'm ready for the new work year. I'm going to eat a delicious dinner. Tyler is making chili. I'm going to do the last little bit of journal prep, so tonight I can put my 2021 journal away and start fresh in the morning. I'm also going to eat a downright unhealthy amount of Mountain Dew birthday cake because I deserve it and because this is the decision I've made for myself. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight as we ring in the new year. Thank you whether you watched one of my Vlogmas videos or all 30. Just thanks for being here. As crazy as this year has been overall, I had a pretty good one. I did a lot of the things I set out to do, and even though we suffered some losses this year, we had some hard times, I have a lot of hope. And I hope you are all doing well, and I'll see you in 2022.